Hello, 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 everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Yes, it is I, Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy, with my amazing co-host, Becky, Ventus, and more. I'm sorry, Anitra says he wasn't feeling well, so so she won't be here on the sale, but she'll be back next week. And supposed to have a guest. Hopefully she's, on her way. If you hear me, if you need any help getting on, just let me know. But for right now, I hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend, Saturday, and I will bring up Becky so she can tell you all about her channel and everything she would like for you to know.
Okay, hi everybody. Becky's Vintage and More. I think you all pretty much know me if you've been in here. And I have my shows on my channel on Thursdays at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And I'm on with Randy of Moon Valley Crafts as my co-host. And this next week, we're going to have Shay's Creative Creations on with us. And of course, I'm on here with Aaron and on Saturdays. And next week I'm going to have my whatnuts. My whatnut sales are every Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And next Tuesday I'll be on Johnny Friends and Family Community Sale on Tuesday. And on Wednesday I'll be on Trisha, Sandy and Otto show. And I think that's 1 p.m. Pacific on Trisha's. And I ship via pirate ship. I invoice via PayPal, and I'm a little behind on my invoicing, but I'm going to get those caught up today and tomorrow. And so be looking for those. And just everybody have a wonderful day. And thank you, Aaron, for having me on.
You're so welcome. And yes. So I apologize, everybody, for having that message come up as you talk about StreamYard, the new StreamYard, or looking to level up and stuff. I'm trying to get this off my screen, but it won't. I can't get it off the screen. But I still see everything. Everything is good. So yes, thank y'all so much for coming. Again, I am Aaron, the ephemera guy with the Bro Chats. And so hat tip, everybody. And I am shipping from Maryland. I will be invoicing through PayPal. And I will be invoicing directly after the sale, probably around 9 o'clock or 10. If you pay by tomorrow, your items will go out Monday. And so the shows I have coming up for next week is Friday nights at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. I will be on with the fantastic Tris from Sandy and Otto, the Suspizio, and Angie's Oddities. And then right back here Saturday with my two lovely co-hosts, Anitra, I Spy Queen, Becky, Vintage, and more, and a very special guest to be announced. And maybe a drop sale here and there. I don't know. So let's go over the rules of the sale. So everybody will be bringing 15 items per person, 3 items per round. It would mean to be about 5 rounds per person. And everything will be a buy it now or offer up. There may be some choices mixed in with it. And so the offer up is like a starting bid. And I do the countdown, like going once, going twice, last call, and then sold. If someone comes in as I'm doing the countdown, I will start the countdown over again to make sure everybody has a fair shot of what they're bidding on. And the bidding increments goes like this. From $1 to $20, it's a $1 bidding increment. From $20 to $50, it's a $2 bidding increment. From $50 to $100, it's a $5 bidding increment. From $100 and beyond, it's a $10 bidding increment. And if you're bidding against somebody and they went above the limit that you were willing to pay for it, say out as quick as possible so we can move along with the sale. And I believe that's all. Oh, and I am accepting memberships. Hello, Angie. Hello, Patty Rose. And Anitra. I am accepting memberships. I do have merch on my channel. With the memberships, you get free brooches or free postcards or free cabinet cards sent your way. And with the shirts, with the merch, I have like shirts. I have wall art, everything. Water bottles, mugs, notepads, everything. And it says on there, hats and brooches make everything better. And so, how about we start the show? Let's start the show. And here is Becky, the first item.
Hey everyone. Hope everybody's doing great. Hi Angie and Patty Rose and John and everybody. And Anitra, of course. We miss you.
Yes.
And this is my first item. This does have a little bit of bead lost to the side, but it is a little clutch. It is a Regal product made in Japan. I think somebody could fix that real easily that sews. Does some bead work. Wouldn't take too much. Let's have the tag inside and a little pocket inside. You can see the tag right there. It doesn't look bad inside. Pretty little beads. It's made in Japan, Regal products. Little clutch. And that's number one, starting at $8. In this bag.
It's a beautiful bag.
Yeah, I liked it. Let's see here. Oh. All right, number two is going to be a picture starting at $10. It's Janola Turrigan, born August 10th, 1922. And this is a picture when I think when he was alive with the two siblings. But on the top is where it says, born August 10th, 1922, died February 8th, 1925, gone but not forgotten. So it's a photo. And it does have some damage in the photo. It's kind of split right there. But they did write on the photo. That's what they wrote. That's what I said. They're barefoot kids. It'd be nice if we had the names of the siblings, but it doesn't have the names of them on there. But the one in the middle would be the one that had passed, but not at the time of the photo.
Oh,
That's when it was they were littler.
that's real neat.
Yeah,
Beautiful photo.
it's a good size picture too. So this picture would have been between the 1922 and 1925 because it looks like there may be maybe two, so maybe 1924. So, but yeah, all three kids kind of have the same face. So, yeah. I think it's funny. He's got his britches hiked up clear up here.
Mm-hmm.
Keep him on. He's going to grow into those one day.
Yeah.
And a little rattan chair the baby's sitting in is cute. Okay. And that's just $10. If anybody thinks about it later, you can let me know on that. All right. Now I have a choice of books. And they're going to be starting at $6 for choice. Gosh. Sorry, I just made my sheet all big and covered me up. These have a lot of great pictures in them. Number 3, $6 choice. Now they look a little rough on the edges, but I kind of like how they look even together. So we've got the German Navy in World War II or Flying Fortress. And these have so many great pictures in them. The first one, the German Navy in World War II, has 274 pages. It's a copyright of 1969.
Hey, Denise.
Hi, Denise. But it has great pictures in it. That one is the Deutschland Revolutionary Raider with 11-inch main battery. So it's got a lot of history. It's got some pictures of some of the guys too, like the admirals or whatever. But a lot of pictures of the boats. This is the Graf Spee. They scuttled it, faced with alternatives of fighting with limited ammunition or internment of his ship and crew. The captain blew up his ship. So that's before it was scuttled, and that was when he blew it up. So I was doing something weird. And then it has like maps, Operation Sea Lion. And here's the Ark Royal sinking in the Mediterranean.
Ooh. So, any information on PT boats in the World War
Um,
II book?
not that I saw in here because these are German. The supply and prison ship Altmark false Norwegian identity helped the Altmark avoid encounters with the British at sea. Returning to Germany with 299 prisoners from the Graf Spee's victims, She was boarded in Norwegian waters by the British destroyer Kozak's crew, and the prisoners were freed. So there's that boat. So it has a lot of history in here that's really was kind of interesting. And then there's another map. That's the Bismarck sortie, May 18th through 27th, 1941. I had this one marked special. What was this one? Oh, this is the Bismarck again. But it looks like a whole bunch of guys on deck. So some of the aerial shots in here are really pretty good too. Let's see. This is a Type 1XC submarine U-537 long-range submarine with 6 torpedoes. So there's a lot more pictures in here than what I'm showing too. Just I tried to pick out some of the better ones. The Scharnhorst Last Battle. So it shows diagrams and maps in here. And let's see. Oh, this is the Prinz Eugen rams the Leipzig. So they just rammed that boat.
Mm.
That's a picture of it. And this is the entrance to bomb-proof submarine pin with the submarines.
Nice.
And the Naval Monument.
Hello, KJ.
Hi, KJ. And then it has an appendix with German naval chronology from 1919 to 1945. So you get a bunch of chronology of what happened 1919 to 1945. Like 1919, June 21st, Imperial High Sea Fleet scuttled at Scapa Flow. 1936, Bismarck and Tirpitz construction began. So, you know, that's that one. August of 44.
Oh, 1944.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. August of 1944. Let me see if there is anything for 44. August, surface ships began gunfire support of Eastern Front. And August 15, Allied landings in southern France.
Denise is in that 6.
Okay, let me show you the other choice too. This book, like I said, it's a little bit rough. Flying Fortresses. This one has in it on 11/3 of 04, it was donated by Debbie Taylor. Dad was Bombardier Bernard Taylor. So her dad was a bombardier. And this is Flying Fortresses. And Flying Fortresses is 362 pages. It is a biography of B-17s and the men who flew them. And it says, for David, it was just that on some nights the air became sick and there was an unspoken contagion of spiritual dread, and we were little boys again, lost in the dark. It was 1965. Let me see if I can get through this a little bit. So it has a bunch of the planes.
Those are neat looking planes.
And Project 299.
Beautiful photos.
Yeah. There's some in here. Like they have schematics and the planes. And here's flight officers. Goodwill mission to Buenos Aires. they did. So it's got a lot of the men and a lot of the planes. They're all B-17 bombers. Climb Mount Nitaka. This one says, this one must be some with a person or somebody of interest here. Let me see. This is MacArthur, commander of the Southern Pacific, decorates General George Kenney. Let me see. Skip ahead. Oh, this one just had a cute dog there too. You know, you got to have pictures of animals. And here's bomb damage at Sutville Railroad Yards.
Hey, Suspezio.
Hi, Sue. And here's the crew of the Memphis Belle. That's a famous one I've heard of. And it has the Memphis Belle. And then this one is plane that caught fire because of something with the carburetor. And it talks about that. And this one, here's the king and queen visiting. And let me go forward a little. This is, I have that one. Oh, Glenn Miller. That's why I had that one. It's Glenn Miller. And there. And then it's another map showing routes. And so check drawn on the bank. So it shows, you know, different stuff like that. Lots of great pictures in here. There's a bunch with the men. Let's see what was in the back. This is Journey's End and battle damage. And I know they had pictures of like the bombing of Hiroshima in here and stuff. And then there's a lot of this kind of stuff in the back. So anyway, we can count it down to Denise.
All right. So we had Denise at $6. If anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 7 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Denise. They're going once, going twice. We have last call. And we are, there you go. We are sold to Denise. Congratulations, Denise. German Navy.
This one. Okay, so she wants the German Navy one. Is anybody else interested in the Flying Fortress? The biography of B-17s and the men who flew them. And thank you, Denise. So I still have this one left. $6 for this one. Okay. And that was my 3. And thank you, everybody, for looking.
All right. Thank you, Becky. And now I have a lot of 4 cabinet cards and CVD cards. Hello, Susan. For
Hi, Susan.
$10. So first off, we have this CVD card of this gentleman right here. His bow tie. And it was taken in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Like it's about a 4x3. Then we have this CVD card of this cute little baby. another 4x3 by N.J. Rollins, uh, Jefferson, Iowa. And we have this 4x3 cabinet card of this lovely lady and her baby. She's got a nice outfit on. Ellsworth, Kansas. And a 7x5 cabinet card in Kansas of these 4 siblings. We got the oldest here, and then the younger boy, the girl, and the little baby sister. Hello, Trish. How are you? So 1, 2, 3, and 4 cabinet cards for $10. I'm not, maybe not. So this will be for $10. But if there's no interest in this, I can move it to the side. But if you do change your mind, please let me know. Please let us know if you see something that has not been claimed. And if you are watching a replay and see something that has not been claimed and you would like it, email me or Becky, and we will gladly get you down for the item that you requested. So now I have a antique. I have a 5 little peppers aboard a broad book. It's going to be an offer up of $10. And you see the nice, beautiful cover, green cover with the children playing outside, like they're playing Ring Around the Posy. And this book was copywritten in May 1902. I'm not sure, Angie. And it has a beautiful cover page, a drawing. Now, don't you want to get off? Guess he doesn't.
Hola, Maritza.
Hello, Marissa. And here are the chapters. Over the Ocean, the English friends, Steam Life, A Fish Story, and Other Things, A Little Surprise, All for Harlan. We will come again and stay a week. And it
I love
has,
the 5 little peppers too.
there's a beautiful photos inside, drawings. Fancy the English of Candace. She could go no further. lovely photos there. One more I'll show you. And this book has 449 pages. But if it's no interest in this, I can move it to the side and we can move on to my next item, which is Tom Swift and his war tank. There's going to be an offer up of $10. So here we have Tom Swift and his war tank by Victor Appleton. And this book was copywritten in 1918. As you can see, these books are antique. Amazing pictures. There was a crash as the great war tank hit the wall and crumbled it up. So we have past memories, Tom's indifference, Ned is worried. Is he a slacker? Seeing things up a tree. Detective Red, a night test, a runaway giant, Tom's tank, in the trenches, bringing a gap, or bridging a gap, the ruined factory, across country, the old barn, and all of the other chapters. I don't believe there's no pictures in the book, but this book was copied. This book has 218 pages. Amazing book there. And if there's no interest in this, if it's for $10, I can move it to the side and we can move back to Becky. But again, if you change your mind, please let me know.
Okay. Oh, you still didn't move me.
Oh.
There we go. Okay. Number 4. I have for $4. It's a tin with Alaskan playing cards in it. So this is what they look like. And that's what the tin looks like as well. And they're made in Hong Kong. They're still in their original wrapper. So that's what they look like. It has the Bering Sea, Arctic Ocean, Southeast Pacific Ocean. So it's got Pacific Ocean, Bering Sea, Arctic Ocean, um, the bush, the interior.
KJ's in that 4.
Okay. And I actually do have 2 of these. So KJ's in at 4. We can count it down to KJ. Is there a bridge?
All right.
I can
So,
see I can see him building the bridge here, Sue.
yeah, KJ's in that 4. If anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 5 or better. But if there's no other bids, I can start the countdown for KJ. We're going once. We're going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to KJ. Congratulations, KJ.
KJ, would you like 1 or 2?
He would like 2.
Okay, so he would like both of them. Thank you. Okay, let me set these off to the side. KJ, appreciate that. Number 5 is also going to be $4. And it is for this little roundup toy. It's got the little like metal ball bearings, I guess, in it that you're supposed to get in there's little indents in here, and you get prizes for getting them into the different ones. This is a Shilling Puzzles. It's from 2017. It's got that all on it. I just really like the graphics in there with the cowboy and then the cows. Round up on the open range, and you can see the little things here. You're supposed to get the little ball bearings in. It's a fun little game. Bunch of bovines and different bovines. Different colors. I like the horse too. Move. It's got a rope detail around the edge. And it's just 3.5 inches wide, so it's not huge. I have it up there close. Of course, it looks bigger than it is. And there it does say the 2017 and all of that. So it's BB puzzles. I guess they're considering them kind of BBs. But anyway, something to keep somebody out of trouble, I guess, looking at it.
That's pretty cool.
Playing with it. It's kind of like a fidget toy, but in a little different way. Guess. Okay, let me get this one up. Come on. So I hope everybody's doing okay.
Yeah.
Angie seems like she's scoring out there. A little jealous.
This thing.
Let's see. There we go. Goodness. So this is going to be a choice of shakers. Oh, it's still doing that, huh?
Yeah, because it's like right there where I don't. It's just I can't get rid of. It's like a button I'm hitting. Talking about share the link, and I can't get rid of it.
I hope it doesn't do that to me. I hope it's not a new feature that they're doing.
I think so.
Yeah, because I noticed it got on one of my something else I was doing. It was putting it at the end of my description in my show. So Yeah. And I didn't do that. So number 6, and you get a choice of shakers. So I was trying to get some new ones out for everybody to look at. This is a little bird sitting on an egg. So you got salt and pepper shakers, bird and the egg, and it says on the bottom of here.
Hello, Lucinda.
Yeah, I don't pay for it, and it was still in there. It's Carol Eldridge for Silvestri. That's what it says on the bottom here. You get this, bottom is this egg, and the top is, I don't know if this is a bird or a chicken or what it's supposed to be. Now, I did notice there's a little bit of paint loss right here on the red. So just a little bit right there. But the rest of it, it looks pretty good. And I just thought it was cute with the little bird sitting on the egg. So that's the first choice. And then the second choice are these green snails. They're like a pottery kind of ceramic. Little green snails. Little guys. And then we have a choice of some rabbits in a basket. That's what they look like. These are the shakers. And then the basket has green inside. I'm not sure if you can tell that. It's green on the inside, light green, and then yellow on the outside.
That's very nice.
And then your next choice are these that are glass and metal with a little blue embellishment. So they look like that. And they say USA on the bottom of the shaker. Is it right there, USA? Okay. And then the last choice are these, look like ducks dressed in blue. It looks like they're holding a pipe.
Yeah.
So we've got smoking birds here.
And they got that little hat on. They look like the
Like a fez. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
And they're made in Japan. And one has red over the nose, but the other one, it looks like the red is not there. So I think that's all I notice on him. These are, of course, older ones. So it would be a choice of one of those. $8 a choice. And that was my 3.
All right. Thank you, Becky.
Thank you.
And again, if you change your mind, please let us know. So now I have a lot of 20 of ephemera lot. Ephemera. It's going to be an offer up.
KJ wants the ducks that are smoking at 8.
Yeah.
Thank you, KJ.
All right. Congratulations, KJ, for $40. Most of these are antique. Most of these are antique. So we got one here. It says Pierce memorandum and account book. farmers for designed for farmers, mechanics, and all people. World Dispensary Medical Association. And this was a calendar of in 1900. So it goes all through these. You got these people who are giving their testimony on their drugs and service. And see, this is the, I guess the building that they were in. You see, it says Dr. Pierce. We have another one from 1911. This one is from 1911. This one is from 1901. This one is 1908. This is from 1926. So next year, this will be antique.
What city are those from?
Oh, well, yeah, that's right. Buffalo, New York. They're from Buffalo, New York. And this one is from 1988. Then we have ladies' notebook and calendar from the same place. Continentally, of Pierce. And this is from 1913. This one is missing the cover. And it's from 1907. Then we have the handbook on painting. I didn't see a year on this one. Anywhere. Oh, there it is. 1928. So it kind of gives you all the rundown there. Then it's Longman and Martinez Pearl Paint. Martinez. This one, I don't see a year on it. But you can see there's some notes written on there where it's like everything is like 5 cents, 2 cents, 25 cents. Nothing is okay. One thing is like a $3, like a hat for $3. Let's see, that's the product right there. And we have Healthway Handbook and Home Manual of First Aid. This one I don't see a year either. But it has a lot of itchy eczema. That's what we got. So we got little things like over here's like the army badges. Protect your eyes. I guess that's his eye. New lip protection. garlic tablets. Then we have the herbal list handbook of natural aid and health for 10 cents. Same thing.
Those are cool.
Yeah. Then we have painting memorandum book from Longman and Martinez. We got that. Then we have 2,000 useful facts about food. And this is by Carnelian. Okay. Culinary Arts Institutes. And it gives you all information about like the vitamin D,
Hi,
the
Jessica.
different types of oranges, everything. Hello, Jessica. And the calories of things. Then we have, this was from 1941. Then we have canning for the home. This was 1939. So it has like apple jelly, apple butter, apple pasta,
I love apple
orange
butter.
lemonade. That. Then we have a Gerber baby strain vegetable, better for baby. You have all of the. So you got what? Spinach, spinach, carrots, tomatoes, pears. Peas, green beans, vegetable soup, and beets. All there. We have Smokey the Bear's Story of the Forest. And this is 1961 when this was produced.
Is Denise the one that likes Smokey the Bear?
I don't know.
Somebody does.
And then we have Dr. Pear's memorandum book. And this was 1930. And last but not least, we have Bringing Up Father. And this was 1929. And it's like a comic strip. And it's been like colored in. A lot of material in there.
Yeah, it is Denise that likes Smokey.
Oh, okay. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's 40. Did I put 30 or 40? Yeah, it's 40 KJ.
Yeah, you have 40.
I forget what was that. What number was I on? Let's say 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It's 20 in there. I got sidetracked.
Yeah, I think you were at 9, not 7.
Yeah. Would you like to come in at 40, KJ? All right. KJ's at 40. And it's like that bubble link thing is it's like it's all in the way. All right.
Wow.
So we got KJ's in at 40. Anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 42 or better. But if there's no other bids, I can start the countdown for KJ. We're going once. We're going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to KJ. Congratulations, KJ. Amazing. Fantastic buy there. Now, I have a book. And it's going to be an offer up of $8. So here we have True of the Old Flag by G.A. Henty. Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, this one I couldn't find the copywritten page. But it looked like up here. I think it is saying February 22nd, 1918. I think. And the chapters are a frontier farm, a Indian raid, the fight at Lexington, Bunkers Hill, scouting in the forest, Quebec, the surprise of Trenton, the capture of Philadelphia, and here is the map of Bunker Hill. Lovely map. And then a map of Siege of Savannah. And Battle of Fort in South Carolina. So this book has 311 pages. You see the spine, the lovely artwork on the spine.
Well, that's cool.
Yes. And it's amazing condition, being I think it's antique. Lovely artwork on the cover. But if it's no interest, I can move it to the side and we can move it along. But again, if you change your mind, please let us know. So now I have another book. I'll leave that up for $8. And we have the Boy Scouts with the Allies in France. Lieutenant Howard Payson. This was copywritten in 1915. You have position of Peel caught in the whirl of battle. The wounded Frenchman, the field hospital, laying plans, a night with the Ally, rescue from the well, and a use for a signal flag. And I don't believe there's any pictures. Oh, yes it is. Hello, Jacqueline. How are you? So here it says he made a bullseye shot of his drop and landed full on the back of the unexpected man. Hands up, Steve. So this book has 309 pages. But if there's no interest in this, we can move it to the side. Here's the spine.
That's a neat one, too.
Yeah. We can move it to the side and we can go back to Becky.
Okay. Right. My first item in this round, number 7, is going to be $8 start, and it's for 2 convex glass reverse painted silhouettes, but they do have damage to the glass. I'm going to just say that to begin with. So they're 5 inches by 4 inches, and here's the first one. And this has the least amount of damage, and it's this corner here and a little bit on that, like shaved off of the glass there. So this is the first one. And I basically thought the first one was worth the price because the second one is split across this way. So you can see it kind of down here. But I still think they're pretty great. And someone might be able to do something with them. So you get both of these for $8. Like I say, they both have a little, that one has a little corner up there damaged and a little bit on that corner, but still cute. You get both of them for the $8. And I think I did the damage to these, actually. Darn it. I'd like to blame somebody else, but I really think it was me. So I moved a box and heard a noise. That's never good. Okay. Number 8 is also going to be a start of $8. And it's for these large 14 by 10 inch. And it does have a date down here, 1898. And it's basically 3 different booklets of the American Navy in Cuba, and they are partially loose from the binding too on these. Let me see if I can get the first one up here to show you. Be very careful with the pages. So this one is part 2. And the back of it has Santa Fe Route is the most attractive scenic line of America. So it has some advertising there. But it also has copyright 1898 written out right there. Not just the Roman numerals. So let me see what I can... Okay. The reproductions of photographs. And so that one's still apart. Okay. So here's the main. And it says the recent destruction of this fine battleship in the harbor of Havana has aroused general interest in everything pertaining to her. Okay. So, it goes on to say more about the boat. But these are even suitable, I think, for framing too, some of them. Let's see here. This is still held on just slightly, so there's some of the guys. More boat. Let's see if those said they were. That's the Indiana. And that was showing the Indiana's 13-inch guns. And then we've got the Massachusetts and the Oregon. And let's see, I'll go a little further. The Dolphin and the dynamite cruiser Vesuvius. And let me go on with the next book here. This one is part 3. And so this one was March 28th, 1898. So we've got March 21st was the first one. This is March 28th. And the next one will be April 11th. So this one, the cover's off. But the rest is kind of intact. This is the Texas. And here's Newark, Baltimore, and Fleet at Hampton. And Naval Parade leaving Hampton. These. But I think these would be great to even have framed. Here's the San Francisco and the Toledo boat, the torpedo boat Stiletto. So there's that one. This one has the guys there too. You can see it on the boat. I know the last one has a lot more of the men too. It's more of the San Francisco here. Really neat books or booklets. I don't know what you would exactly call them. And this one is part 5. It's the American Navy, Cuba, and Hawaii. That's what this is. Here's the U.S. battleship Maine. On the back, it has the Maine's mascot. Ooh. The verdict of the Naval Court of Inquiry exculpated the officers of the Maine and ascribed her destruction to the explosion of a mine at 9:40 p.m. Tuesday, February 15th, 1898.
What year is this?
1898?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Denise was
old.
asking.
Old. 1898. It's Cuba and Hawaii. See, there's how they're dressed. So that's like the Spanish American War during that time period. A lot of the guys. And this one, they have their pistolas out. They thought that would make a very good shot. But a lot of these are just really cool. I don't see anybody in on them. So just move on. Something else here. And my next item is going to be something entirely different. So how's everybody doing today? I know some people have some injuries, but I hope everybody else is doing okay.
Yeah, I'm doing decent.
Doing decent. Me too. I'm feeling better. So
Yeah,
number nine.
I had a long week, so I spent the day just basically relaxing and recuperating. But that's not it.
Number 9.
I can't. It don't show up.
I don't know why.
Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, Randy was busy. Number 9 is a Mickey Mouse glass copper mug. It says Magical Mickey, 1937, Disney. And that's going to be an $8 start. And it says Disney right here. And the bottom has USA. There. I'm trying to see. I don't know what that is in the square up there. Something. It says USA. The main thing is it has all of its good color on it. And it's Magical Mickey,
Cool.
1937. So that's like how he was dressed, I guess, in 1937. Lucinda, you're here and holding. Yeah. Hugs, Lucinda. I know.
Yeah.
Hard. Okay. And that was my 3.
All right. Thank you, Becky.
Okay.
And now I have a lot of 15 music sheets. There's going to be an offer up of $20. So we have Remember When, and this is from like the 1940s. All of these. My Heart tells me sweet Rosie O'Grady, a fool that I am. Someday you'll want me to want you. Mary Ann, you, I love you. Roses in the rain. Don't you love me anymore? Tell me a story. Wild horses. All my love. All my life. My devotion. Yuletide melodies. And I'll close my eyes. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. 15 music sheets for $20. All in amazing condition. Tell me a story. Oh yeah. If it's no interest in this, I can move it to the side and we can move on to my next item, which is a book. And it's going to be an offer up of $20. So here we have Life of Washington, and it says from farmhouse to the White House by W.M. Thurman Trayer, and this book was copywritten in 1890, and it's going to be for my fault. I'm sorry, that's not right. It's going to be an offer up of $8.
Oh, you got to unpin the other one.
There you go.
There.
So here it has the contents: ancestors and birth, boyhood, school days, method of thoughtfulness, four incidents and their lessons, his mother, young, um, uh, souvenir, military honor, mission to the French. French mission continues the first battle. There's lots of amazing chapters. And the beginning of the chapters are pretty cool with the artwork on the top. And this book has 503 pages.
Oh, wow.
And again, the spine is pretty cool and in lovely condition.
You learn a lot there.
Yeah. Lovely cover. If it's no interest in this, I can move it to the side. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see that chapter in that one. Maybe in the childhood, it did say a childhood. But if it's no interest in this, I can move it to the side. There I have another book for $8. And we have the Border Boys with the Texans Rangers. Texan Rangers. And this was 1912, copywritten. So it has the Texans down on the Rio Grande, the humbling of Shorty, an attempt at getting even with the Rangers, Jack Chance, the Pool of Death, a strange valley, natural prisons, a climb for life, a battle in midair, Rangers on the trail, a baffled pursuit, the captain's story, Ralph's honor, hour of danger, a blank wall. And this book has 296 pages. And the spines on these books are amazing.
Yeah, you ran into some good books there.
Yes. But if there's no interest in this, I can move it to the side. And we can move back to Becky.
Okay. Well, hope everybody's taking a deep breath and that you've got yourself so that your live shows the little red dot and you're up with us. But if you're not and you want to look back at anything, or if you want to contact us later, you can do that too. Number 10, it's going to be a start of $12. This is a clear glass paperweight. It's a Porsche. It's 24% lead crystal. It's a Porsche 911. This is 6.5 inches long. Let me get my white paper here. That might help show it a little better. You can see my fingers through it. And you can see the engine in back there. Shows the engine back in the back. And you can see the seats when you look through. See if I can hold it a little different. We got Father's Day coming up and all kinds of different holidays. Or we've got, maybe you got a teenager that thinks that they need a car, for their birthday. Well, you can give them a Porsche, or it makes a good Christmas gift, Father's Day gift. Or, you got gals that like cars too. And it works really great as a paperweight. And this is Hofbauer is the company that makes this glass. And they're out of West Germany. And see, there's the engine compartment. And it's just a $12 start. Number 10 for the Porsche. Okay. See anybody in on that? Number 11. So $15 start. This is inlaid marquetry. It's a cat by the fire. It's wall art. It is 10 3/4 inches by 8 3/4 inches. It's the back of it. So wood frame. Really nice different layers in the wood that they put on it. They inlay the wood in different spots to make it look like that. Be nice on a wall. You got somebody that's a cat lover. Would be a good gift as well. Okay, I don't see anybody in there. I don't even see anybody chatting in the chat either. Hopefully everybody's still there. So is everybody awake? Everybody's probably busy. Oh, you're there listening. Okay. Thank you, Randy, for letting me know. We would have known. Number 12 is a start of $15 choice. Forgot to put choice in there. But it's a choice of little cloisonne and brass salt cellars and pepper shakers. Might be. So here's the little salt cellar. This one has a white flower and a black background, brass with cloisonne enamel. So that one's black. And then I have a white one with pink flowers. And so it would be your choice. The start of $15. So it does have the pink flowers on both. That way you have a little salt cellar. Oh, chatting with your husband. That's always good. So it'd be your choice of one of those. And those were my three. And they're $15 each.
All right. Thank you, Becky.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have a lot of 100 black and white photos. And these are, a lot of them are, some are cabinet cards, some are larger photos. And I'm going to start this off. And some are those antique postcards. And I'm going to start this off at $40. So the first one is this. It's in an envelope from Hotel Cleveland in Cleveland, Ohio. And this is of this group of the ladies that were attending. They were going to Agnes Scott College, which is a woman's college in Atlanta. So we have that. Then we have these three photos of, I guess, siblings, and this little folding frame. Then we have this Christmas card book made with all four of the siblings in there. Then we have baby photos. Then we have this postcard of the little boy and a baby with the dog. Then we have the miniature photo album. Then we have these CVD cards. Cool photograph. Then we have the cabinet card right here of the mother and father and maybe the daughter. Then we have a postcard of a silent actor from the 1920s. And there, another cabinet card. Then we have a girl's at a dance recital. It gives you the information on the back. There's another one. Then we have the mother and father with the baby. Military guy maybe receiving an award. And there's precious little girl. And then that was with that girl in that picture, you got actually multiple ones of her throughout here. Two sisters, a brother. Little
Hi,
little
Stats.
babies. Hey, how you doing? And this is a real cool, and this is like professionally taken photos. Really cool photos here. Family, girl again. Got multiple ones of these. Then you have the mother with her daughter, and they are, or is that no my fault? With her son. And there's multiple of these. More of her. Another cabinet card. Christmas card. And another cabinet card. And this one was like a professionally taken photo. The information on the back. Yeah. So all those photos for $40.
Wow, that's a good deal.
Yes, it is. But if it's still interested in that, I can move it to the side and we can move on to my next item, which is a very unique cobalt blue vase, and it's going to be an offer up of $20. No, that. So here I have this very beautiful cobalt blue vase, and with going up the vase, there is like a snake. They had like they made like a figure of like a snake curling up the vase. So you see the tail, it starts right there, and it starts to wind down. And of course, as it gets lower and lower, it gets bigger and bigger, and then ends up right here.
Yeah.
There's no marking on the bottom, maker's mark. It's 10 inches tall. Very beautiful vase. Very deep, beautiful blue. Okay, it's still good.
Oh, scary.
Yeah. If it's no interest in that, I can move it to the side. All right. So now I have a book for offer up of $8. And this is Little Lord
Fauntleroy.
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 Yeah.
And this was copywritten in 1910. So it has all of the chapters right there. Hello, Miss Pat Doodles.
Hi, Pat
Are
Doodles.
you the Earl? Mr. Hobbs? Yeah. It actually has beautiful artwork within the book. Hey, Bob.
Huh. There, now I know he's not into mischief, right?
Yeah.
It's in the chat.
And so this book has 290 pages. And if it's no interest in this, I can move it to the side and we can move back to Becky.
Okay. All right. Number 13 is going to be a nail. This says Hubbard Company right there. And then the other side has Consumers PP District 1946. It's a railroad nail. It's 2¼ inches tall. And it could be used like for a spike to put, some of your papers on or something you'd like. Has 40 FT in there. It indicates the date a cross tie was manufactured for the railroad. It's what the date indicates. So, anyway, it's cool. And you could set it up on your desk like this if you wanted to. And you can say you nailed it. Okay. And then next, number 14. Number 14 is going to be this cool Mickey coffee mug. I'm glad someone appreciates my humor, Lucinda.
Mhm.
This is Mickey, and it is Disney It's authentic, original Disney parks. Here's the inside. Looks good inside. The outside. Can you pin this one, please?
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I do that sometimes too. Just ask Randy. She'll tell on me. I'm sure. But just $5 for Mickey Mouse mug. It's like he's serving coffee. It's got the Disney theme parks on it. And it's a good size. It's a good size mug. It's 4.5 inches tall. And it's really nice and thick too. Let's see that. Okay. Number 14. And yeah, you could put Easter grass in here. There you go, Randy. Put little rabbits in it. Or this other one, that I had that had Mickey. He would look good with rabbits. Easter grass or peeps. Anyway. All right, number 15 is this little box of Tintex Nile Green Tint. It's a dye clothes. It tints as you rinse. Established in 1840, Park and Tilford, New York. It's 3.5 inches tall and 2 1/8 inches wide. Here it does have the color. Has great box. It's a little bit rough, but not too rough. And you could put this down in the Easter grass, I guess, too. You have to have Easter grass. And it still has the packet inside with the tint. I wouldn't use it, but probably would still work. Tintex gray box, Tintex blue box. Tintex gray box is for cotton, silk, linen, wool, and rayon. Tintex blue box tints the silk, lace, remains white. Tintex color remover removes dye from fabrics. So Tintex, this one's for all materials. So tells you that on the side. It's kind of just a neat box. I like the graphics on it. This gray box tints or dyes cotton, silk, linen, wool, rayon. For the contents of this box, no boiling is necessary. Well, for the contents of this box, no boiling is necessary. No. It was just kind of a running joke. Everything we were trying to put Easter grass in it and peeps because, 'tis the season. So it got to be a thing. Okay. I don't see anybody in for this one either. So that was my last item for the sale.
Yeah. Yes. This was our last round. So this is gonna be my last 3 right here. And so now I have a book. And it's going to be an offer up of $5.
Is it fussing with you again?
Okay, here we go.
You still got me on the screen too.
Oh. And so here I have Tom Swift, Among the Diamond Makers by Victor Appleton. And this was copywritten in 1911. It has amazing picture artwork right here. That's going some exclaim the chief of the diamond maker. We have a small fortune here. Let's see. And here are the chapters. A suspicious jeweler, a midnight visit, a strange story, Andy Fogger gets a fright, a mystery man, Mr. Damon is on hand, Mr. Parker predicts, off to the west, a warning by wireless, dropping the stowaway, a wary search. And this book has 216 pages. And you see the beautiful spine. And this was Miller and Rhodes Book Department, Richmond, Virginia. It was a beautiful, amazing book right here. But if there's no interest in this, I can move it to the side. And I'm going to keep it on that price because I have Five Little Peppers Midway. You see the lovely spine. And this book was copywritten in 1893. You see the lovely artwork there.
Yeah, I read the Five Little Peppers and how they grew.
Yeah, this is Prisoner's Pie, Country, the rehearsal, Welcome Home after the play, The Little Brown House, Old Times Again, some Badgertown Calls, A Sudden Blow, The Party Separators. So
I didn't realize it was that old either, Randy. I did like them though.
oh, look at the amazing picture right here. Amazing artwork inside. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. I remember that artwork. It was really nice.
Yeah. And so you have
I read it when I was kind of young. I think it was my grandmother's book.
426 pages. And if there's no interest in this, oh,
Oh,
we have Randy. It's in at 5. If anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 6 or better. Why don't we highlight it? 6 or better. I can start the countdown for Randy. So we are going once. We're going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Randy. Congratulations, Randy. Fantastic buy there.
yeah, that was.
We're going back up to $5. And we have the Mercer Boys Mystery Case. This was copywritten in 1948. And the chapters we have is The Glory of the Past, the Class of 1933 Trophy, A Mystery Uncovered, A Visit to Mr. Long, the Alma Mater Dinner, Added Mystery, The Trustee Meeting, An Old Store settled, The Engage, Just in the Agreement, The Eagle Disappear. And this book has 213 pages. It's a little issue with the spine right here, but overall it's pretty good condition. Nice, lovely cover. But if there's no interest in this, I can move it to the side. And that does it for all of our items tonight. And I will bring back up Becky. So if there's anything she would like to say before we go.
Well, first and foremost, I'd like to thank everybody for being here. We really do appreciate you guys coming and supporting us and supporting our channels. And thank you, Erin, for having me. And darn, I wish our guests would have been able to make it, but something must have come up.
Yes.
Maybe their internet's down. Maybe they're in where there's, some weather or something going on. But anyway, on my channel, Becky's Vintage and More, I have sales every Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern, with Randy. Moon Valley Crafts is my co-host. And next week we're going to have Shay's Creative Creations on. I do Whatnot shows on Mondays, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. On Tuesday next week, I'm going to be on Johnny's Friends and Family Community Sale. I think that's at 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Eastern. And then Wednesday, I'll be on with Tricia, Sandy, and Otto, 1 p.m. Pacific time. I think that's 4 p.m. Eastern. And then back here on Saturdays with Aaron. And I am going to work on invoicing later today and get them out no later than tomorrow. And I ship via pirate ship and I invoice via PayPal. And if you would like me to build a box after I send you your invoice and you pay for your invoice, just email me and let me know that you want to build a box. I know KJ was doing that as well. So if anybody would like to do that, I do offer that, but I ask that you pay for the invoice. And then if you have any items on a continuing sale that come up, I would just bill you for those items and any additional postage that might be necessary. So you just pay what I would pay to ship it, no more. And that's kind of how I've been doing it. And if anybody has any questions, you can always email me. My email's underneath my face here, Becky's Vintage and More at gmail.com. Everything's Becky's Vintage and More that I do, so even on Whatnot. So, and I do have a store on Whatnot, and I do have an eBay store, but it doesn't have much in it, and it's under Becky's Vintage. So, thank you, everybody, and have a great evening. And now Aaron has some stuff coming up.
Yes. Thank you, Becky. So yes, I will be invoicing directly after the sale. So probably around 9 o'clock, you should see an invoice from me. If you pay by tomorrow, your items will go out Monday. And so I have a sale Friday night at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern with Tris, the lovely Tris, the fantastic Suspizio, and the amazing Angie's Oddity. And it's called A Picture Tells a Story, aka the Suspizio Show. And then right back here at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern, you can catch me with my two lovely co-hosts, Anitra, I Spy Queen, Becky, Vintage and More. And I will work on trying to get a guest Saturday night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern on my channel. And that's about it. So we'll bring us all back up so we can say, have a fantastic and amazing night. Stay safe, stay warm or cool, and keep up the lovely spirits. And we're here for you if you need to talk. Good night.
And if you can leave a comment, do so.
Good night.
Good night.